Welcome to the Vocalist Magazine Presents, and this episode we've got a whole lot of soul featuring esteemed singer-songwriter, producer, and multi-instrumentalist Alan Prater, whose sheer talent and passion have led him to perform with some pretty recognizable talent, notably Millie Jackson and Jackson 5. Today, he's here with 8-person soul and old-school funk band, The Brooks.
It started like maybe in elementary school, 4th, 5th grade. I was introduced to the violin, and from there I went to drums. In the beginning, music was something that was just over there. I was into baseball and basketball and track, and I wanted to be an athlete. I wanted to be an Olympian. I wanted to be the best in the world, that kind of thing. So music was always over there. But as I grew up, it kind of got closer to me all the time. I started playing trombone just by chance because when I changed schools, junior high schools, I was playing drums, and I went to the high school I went to, and the band director told me that there was so many drummers, and I wouldn't be able to march in the marching band. So I said, I'm gonna miss that, so I need to do something. So he said, we need trumpet players or trombone players. And he showed me both instruments, and I chose the slide trombone. 2 years later, I was like, one of the top trombonists in the state of Florida. And then from there to my university. We did halftimes at Super Bowls. We did presidential inauguration parades. We did all sorts of things like that.
And you are from Jacksonville, Florida, right?
Yes. Well, actually, I was on my way to move to Europe. And I came to Montreal touring and fell in love with it. It had the European flavor and all the different cultures, and that was it.
So you went on tour with Millie Jackson, who is the first female rapper, is that right?
Yeah, a lot of people call her that. I would say she's definitely the first female rapper.
Okay, and so is that the biggest tour, the first big tour that you went on?
That was the very first professional tour I went on, yes. She came to my hometown. My band opened up for her, and my horn section played with her. She needed a horn section to play with her on her show. She left town. I stayed in touch. I drove from Jacksonville to Detroit, got there to the hotel where she was staying. I didn't know where she was playing, but I waited at the hotel. I knew where she was staying, waiting for her to come after her show. Fell asleep in my car, me and my two friends, and woke up. It was snow all over my car. I had no idea what it was. Saw snow for the first time. And her tour bus pulled up, and I saw her and attacked her, stalked her. And she said to me, what are you doing here? I said, I drove here to let you know I want to be in your band. She said, you drove all the way from Jacksonville? 15 hours? Yep, I did. She said, wow, you really want this gig? I said, yes, I do. She said, meet me in New York. I said, okay. And we joined her, and we was touring with her for about 2.5 years. It was my first professional, and we was touring and meeting all people from B.B. King, Albert King, Ozzy Brothers, Johnny Taylor, all the soul artists in the world I've met through Millie Jackson. The promoter for that tour was promoting the Jacksons tour. And they were auditioning horn sections at the time. He had all these horn sections from around the States that was auditioning for this tour. I wanted it so bad, and I kept bugging him about it, So he finally gave in and said, well, look, I have tickets for all the horn sections. I said, well, look, who are they? And he told me the horn sections, and I picked one, which I can say now, who I thought that they were too old for the Jacksons. I thought they were my favorite horn section, but they were too old for the Jacksons, I thought. So I said, well, let me have them. And to tell the story, the truth of it is the Memphis Horns. I hope that I don't get in trouble now, 20, 30 years later. But the Memphis Horns, and I pretended to be them. After we got there, and the guy comes, you know that guy who stands at the airport, he had signed for your name there, and they had Memphis Horns. I said, that's us, guys. And the guys are like, that's not us. We're the East Coast Horns. That's not us. I said, yeah, but don't worry, they mixed up. Got in the car and drove to the Jackson's home, the mother's home. Rung on the gate, and she answered. Got in the kitchen, put my horns out, we all pulled our horns out, and we started playing the Jackson songs. And she freaked. She was like, got on the phone, calling the boys. These guys are in the kitchen playing you guys' song. Come over, come over. So all the brothers came over. Marlon, Tito, Jackie, everybody except Michael came over. And they heard us play. And the next day we went to rehearsal with them. And the rest was done. And when Michael heard it, he said, well, I don't care who you are. He eventually told him we weren't the Memphis Horns, we were the East Coast Horns. And he said, I don't care who you are now, you're the Jackson Horn section. And that was it.
What was it like working with one of the most iconic musicians in history, Michael Jackson?
He's one of the most beautiful person I've ever met in my life. I mean, if you can say you met an angel before, he would be one. I have so many stories with him because he would come to my room almost every night at the concert and just chill and talk about where I come from. He was always intrigued by other people's lives, you know. I guess because he grew up on stage, you know.
Everybody feel all right? Right on, right on, right on. Come
on. So Alan, about the Brooks, they were an instrumental band before you joined them. So tell me, how did you meet and how did you end up being a part of the band?
I was invited to do a night at a place called Diazons. I was singing at a jazz club. The band started playing. I heard the first 3 seconds of the sound was boom, my ears went up, and my hair went up. Like, wow. When I first met them, I heard them, it was like, what the heck is this? I never thought I would hear this in Montreal. And it brought me back to my childhood. And that was the connection with when I heard the Brooks, like that.
Quand Alan a entendu notre stock, moi j'avais envoyé l'album, en fait, via l'Internet. Puis Alan, il m'a renvoyé des tracks avec du vocal dessus.
So the next morning, I sent the song back to him. I went home and listened to it, and one song grabbed me. And I stayed up till about 6 in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and finished it vocally and melody. And I sent it to him.
Quand on a commencé à recevoir les tracks avec les vocals dessus, on a fait, même si l'album est fini, masteré, on ouvre les tracks, ça vaut trop la peine. Fait que c'est ce qu'on a fait.
And he loved it. And he didn't expect me to do this at all. I just grabbed the instrumentals, and the way it was laid out was so ready for vocals, so I sent it to him. And he loved it, and he sent it to the band. Everybody freaked out over it.
The first gig that we had here for a whole month, it was with Alan, and then, I don't know, it just clicked. Love at first sight.
That's how it started.
There's so many who came before me who told the story right. Talk about wars, rumors of wars. CNN says, and I must agree, there's too many hang-guns in my neighborhood, in my communities. We got babies making babies. Babies making babies. My, my, my. And the future don't look so bright anymore. Baby's making baby. You know how it is. Oh, you know. Baby's making baby. Oh. Now, like Curtis Mayfield said, there's a hell below, we all gonna go. But right now, it feels like bloody hell. It feels like bloody hell. wants to take away sin. No one wants to solve our problem. Big Pharma wanna know if they can make some cash while we suffering, laying down, living it like puppets on the ground. I'm looking forward for the day to come when all of these things will be gone. There is no politician, frustration, aggravation, ooh, and self-mutilation. Yeah, tell you one thing, y'all. It feels like bloody hell. Oh, yes, it does. It feels like bloody hell. Check. It feels like bloody hell. Feels like bloody hell. Now, one thing for certain. Life should be more like turned up fantasies on high. And looking forward for the day to come when we should decide, looking on high, young ones from all ghettos can relax their mind. Stop chasing paper, chasing things that make us run wild. Dollar bills, yo. Looking for a way out when there's no way to be found. Dollar bills, yo. Our days are numbered, no time for slumber. You got to be on your key. Our attention. Confusion of nations, love of family is number 2. I'm tired of excuses. They're killing our children. Cops going crazy. Making sense of things that just don't make no sense at all. As the world goes crazy. The world goes crazy. As the world goes crazy. The world goes crazy. Restless night, sleeping outside on canvases, no food. Ooh, yeah. It feels like bloody hell. I don't think you heard me. I said it feels like bloody hell. Oh! Y'all hear what I'm saying? I said it feels like bloody hell. Oh yeah. I don't know. Oh! Feels like bloody hell. Yeah. Ooh! World going crazy, yeah. Oh, I don't know. Somebody gotta tell a story. Somebody gotta see it right. Somebody gotta tell a story and see it right. Big Pharma out there. Oh! We gotta find a better way, yeah. Oh, Lord. Oh, believe me. The world's in trouble, y'all. The future's what we after. The future's what we after. Oh! It feels like a future shock. Oh! Wow! The future is right now.
What up, son? My friend feel like that. Let's feel.
The Brooks released their debut album, Adult Entertainment, about a year ago. What was the theme of that album?
Well, the theme of it is that's like the sound. The sound is definitely the catch. That 70s soul thing. Yeah, like most of the things I heard from them, it put me in the mood of Curtis Mayfield. So the theme through the whole thing was really that funk soul, that storytelling thing.
For me, that kind of music, it's a way of life. It has to be lived, it has to go through, like, you know what I mean? You have to breathe soul, funk, and the singer has to know and be that, you know what I mean?
Music never stops for me. It always plays in my head. Like right now, I hear music in my head all the time. it never stops.
It's one song that it's one blues got that one half of it is like I don't know what's going on with that, but the second half it gets into this, it's James Brown kind of real soft little shuffle. It's like crazy.
Which one?
It's like it reminds me of no. Oh yeah.
This one?
It follows that.
Oh, you mean the end?
Further down.
Like the C part where it's like, it gets to like,
It gets to
At the Vocalist magazine, we're very conscious about vocal health. And I understand that's something that you're very conscious about too. So talk about your diet and how you keep your voice healthy.
Yeah, well, I try to always sing every day. My diet, I'm a vegetarian. And so I'm always conscious of it. It gives me a lot more strength now. It gives me a little more endurance now. And I watch how I consume food. I also coach. I do vocal coaching, so it gives me a chance to do a little more than the norm by teaching others and sharing with others what I know. So that kind of keeps me right. But I'm always conscious of it all the time, keeping it lubricated. I know it sounds kind of frosty now, but singing is something I can do anytime.
And from all the places you've performed at, the venues, the countries, the people that you've worked with, what's your fondest memory?
Being on the stage doing the national anthem here in Montreal at that game and hearing them introduce me and my family hearing the family name being announced in 150 countries around the world. That's my most fondest memory. Hands down. More than anything else have I done is to stand there and say, Alan Prater. And my whole family heard it at the same time and saw it. So that was my fondest memory.
And do you consider yourself more of a musician or singer-songwriter?
Musician. My vocal is an instrument. So it's no separate like this piano. It's not like here's the instrument and here's a singer. It's the same for me. Here's an instrument and here's an instrument. I am an instrument. That's where I see it. Different voices, different textures, you know. So I sing with a lot of different voices, and depending on the song I'm writing or singing to merge that voice into that song, you know. So I use my voice as an instrument.
On est très consciencieux des paroles de tout, autant les tons, autant la musique, autant la façon qu'on va approcher une chanson. Mais les paroles, je veux dire, faut que ça puisse le soutenir justement la musique. Fait que...
Les paroles, puis you know, just the delivery, you know. When it hurts, it's gotta hurt, you know.
Hey. You feel it, so lift your body now. Hang on, sister. Hey, girl, check it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, girl. All right, y'all. Y'all ready? Come on. Party up. Party up. Party up. Party up. Come on. Party up. I see you, girl. Party up. Come on. You came to party. And you danced to the song. You made for the rest of it. And yeah. Woo. Ha. Don't think about tomorrow. It's all about tonight. Hang on, sister. You looking fly. You think about being be real normal, baby. It's all about the story tonight. Yeah, yeah. Ow. My love. Come on. My love. Hey. Don't worry about it, baby. My love. Ow. You love it. Come on, girl. My love. Hey. It's all about party. Party people, come on. Party. What? Party people, come on. Party people, come on. Party people, come on. Come on. Just feel it. Oh! Don't worry, girl. Oh! Party people, come on. Ow! Don't worry. Woo! Yeah! Hey! Oh, yeah! Party people, come on. Yeah.
Over the years, what are some challenges that you've experienced?
Well, musically, being here, just around the city, the R&B, the soul music is not the music here, and it's not that such a big thing. People not knowing the music or anything. It was about just putting the music in a place where people who loved it could hear it, so it defined the audience. You know what I mean? So that kind of took a while. And Quebec people are so knowledgeable about R&B music and soul music. It's incredible. Incredible. I mean, seriously, incredible. Quebecers, I'm telling you, they know a lot about soul and R&B music. So that's the easy part. But it was just finding the audience.
And the Brooks, with adult entertainment, that's done. Are you thinking about the next album now?
Yes, very much so. We've already started processes on that. We come together a few times and we come in the studio here and just bang out grooves, bring out melodies, and see what happens. So that's where we are now. I've got quite a few things that I've sketched out melodies and stories for now. And that's the whole thing, telling a good story, So this album is going to be a little more intriguing because the first one we met like that, we met on a whim, and it came off nice. But this one, we're starting together on this one. So it's going to be really, really cool.
Notre but, c'est pas de faire ça. Oui, on veut en vivre, mais sauf que notre but, c'est de faire ce qui est sorti le plus naturellement de nous autres. C'est de faire la musique, c'est de faire de l'art. Je pense pas qu'on peut obliger quelqu'un à peindre quelque chose. Je pense juste qu'il faut que ça vienne de son imagination et de ce qu'il ressent sur le moment. Brooks a été comme ça. C'est une peinture qui reste encore beaucoup de choses à peindre parce qu'on a quand même, malgré le fait qu'on est d'ici, je pense pas qu'on croit nécessairement à des frontières. On veut vraiment continuer à aller vers l'extérieur. Pour nous autres, c'est d'aller vers ce côté-là, justement, parce que la musique n'a pas nécessairement de frontières. Oui, on vient d'ici, on est super content du buzz, mais pourquoi pas voyager, puis partir un peu ailleurs pendant 2 semaines, couple de mois.
Maybe the Carnegie Hall, like we said.
And Alan, what's the best piece of advice anyone's ever given you?
Ever given me, probably being honest in the music, being honest with what you feel in the music, no matter what people tell you how it should go, what's the correct way of doing this and doing that. So there's no wrong notes. It's what you did with the note before or the note after. So my best advice that I've ever gotten is that there's nothing wrong. Just be honest with what you're feeling and let it go.
Oh, come on now.
It's more earth windy.
See, look at that. See, look at that. See? Oh.
What else are you trying to accomplish with music that you haven't yet?
That I haven't?
Yeah, man.
Writing that song, writing that perfect song, you know, if it exists, that song that moves people, that moves creatures, that moves plants, that right song that moves the air, that moves the clouds, that moves the sun. Can I write a song that make the sun move when I wanted to move? Can I write a song that make the sun come up when I wanted to come up? Can I write a song to make all the forest animals come and hang around me like I'm in Disney World? You know, I really want to write that song before the transition. I want to write that song, strike the right chord. That'll make you follow me around, make everybody follow me around, even the Pied Piper, you know? On the real, though, that's what I really want to do. I want to write that song, the ultimate song, you know, yeah.